Hey guys, welcome to our coverage of the LA Auto Show, and of course this is the ID.4, and what makes it cool is that it has a really unique chassis that underpins this, and of course this is my first chance to go hands-on with the ID.Buzz. So in this video, I am super excited to give you a complete walk around of Volkswagen's newest and I think coolest vehicle, the ID.Buzz, which of course heralds back to Volkswagens of old vans that people just have learned to love and live with. Now we're going to do a complete walk around here. We're going to show you everything that's cool about it, and starting with the fact that this has the identical chassis of that car, but Volkswagen says it has a little bit bigger battery. So that one has about an 80 kilowatt hour battery, and this one will be a little bit bigger, which means it should have a range of somewhere around 250 miles. Now we're looking at two motors, so all-wheel drive, and I gotta say this is a very popular car here at the LA Auto Show, and that's simply because everybody here is super excited to see this. Could I ask you another question?
Okay.
So this is, your name is Lawrence, right?
Yes, yeah.
And you're from Germany.
Yes.
What brought you here to LA? What brought you here to LA?
Honestly, I'm working for VW.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what do you think of this?
As I said, it's cool.
Yeah.
It's cool, yeah. I would love to have it as a camper.
Yeah. So how does this work? Can you show me how this works?
No, because I'm not working for that. So therefore, you need someone else.
You don't know, but it does lift up, right? So I assume what happens is, what you can do is you can fold the seats, and then you can have a flat surface here that you can lay on.
But I assume you're going to see something much better in the real world.
And then
Because, you know, this is not the...
that lifts up, right?
This is kind of car from Europe. We don't know exactly.
Right.
So that's why you probably need to ask someone else.
Okay, thank you.
I assume you're going to see something.
So this car is, or this van is basically the European version. In America, we're going to get a 3-row. So let's sit down in here and kind of take a look at what makes this unique. So first and foremost, let's see how much room there is back here. So thank you very much. Let's lift this back up and see if I fit. Now I'm 6'2", and look, tons of headroom, tons of leg room, and check this out. We've got little trays back here, and the cool thing about this is that it actually removes and it creates a pass-through, so that if you're, for instance, in Japan and you're used to passing through the car, you can actually do that. I'm slowly breaking their car. Sorry about that, Volkswagen. But it does slip back in there. Let me go sit in the driver's seat and see what that's like. Like I said, this is one of the more popular vehicles here, so I apologize for all the excitement. No, somebody snuck in there, and moving the seat back. And of course it has dual sliding doors, and there is just a little bit of an Easter egg right here, which is pretty cool. And if you're used to Volkswagen's ID.4, you'll feel very comfortable with this setup. The one thing that I'm not in love with is right here. You're looking at only dual controls, 2 of them for. Well, maybe this doesn't have rear windows, so maybe that makes sense. In the ID.4, this would control the front and the rear windows, but here you don't have that. Could I sit down? Would you mind if I took a quick seat? Thank you very much. I appreciate it, sir. How do you fit? You're tall.
I'm 6'5".
And you fit?
Yeah, that's great.
All right, let me see if I fit. Oh yeah, plenty of headroom. And one of the cool things about vans, of course, is that they have this incredible view out the front. You're looking at a panoramic look at the world as it goes by, and this is no different. I like this 8-pillar window here. And then, of course, you've got not 1, but 2 sliding doors right there. So if you're commuting to work or if you're taking the kiddos to school, you will, of course, be able to let them in and out. Now, let's see what is here. Cup holder, that's nice. And over here we have armrest that can be adjusted to different heights, which is very nice. I should probably put this back. Now, it's hard doing this with the camera in one hand and this in the other. I'll let the Volkswagen people do that. The other thing I noticed is that you have the traditional pause and play, brake and accelerator in this car. And of course, I gotta tell you, I love this white leather, but when we had the ID.4 at the office, this did turn dirty, especially if your hands were dirty, but man, it is stylish. I also love this. Check it out. Tesla and now some of the other manufacturers have gone to digital versions of these little vent controls, and the plain ones are so much nicer. Typical haptic controls here, haptic controls here. Not a huge fan, but US USB-C ports right there, little storage compartment, and this really cool material. And one of my favorite features is this. Oh, I love that. I love having those little extenders on the seat bottoms. Thank you for letting me in there. I really appreciate it.
You got it, Randy.
It's all yours.
What's the difficulty?
So let me ask you this question. Do you like this color combination? And like I said, keep in mind, this is the European version. Or do you like, let's go over here, that one, the yellow and white? Because let's face it, this is one of the most iconic vehicles that Volkswagen has ever built. I mean, you're looking at, in the old one, the largest logo on any vehicle front that was ever put into production, and this one is also big, not as big as the first one, but nevertheless, I do love this yellow color. And now, the more time I spend with it, the more time I feel like we're going to have to buy one of these, because it is such a cool and iconic vehicle. And you can tell that this is designed to be a third row, because this looks surprisingly very much like an armrest back here. And of course back here we've got, I believe, a power outlet, speakers. Look, cup holder? I think so. So you can tell it's from the factory designed to be a 3-row and not just a 2-row vehicle. Now, walking around the kind of this neon green, is that what you call it? I gotta say, I think if I were in California, this is the color I get. I mean, can you just see these things zipping up and down PC H1 in Santa Monica? I do like this too. That's kind of a cool design feature. I love the white roof. You know, that heralds back to a lot of FJs and a lot of cars that have had that. And of course, the matching white horizontal line. I think they just nailed it out of the ballpark. And people have been waiting for this forever. Now let's go back to this one. Oops, sorry, I almost fell. The thing about these vans is that they're going to come out, I believe, in America as a 2024 and 2023. So we do still have to wait a little bit before these actually hit the dealerships. But you know, it's hard to tell that this actually underpins that. Right? Volkswagen has this unique architecture where they kind of can put different tops on cars. And of course, this one has what in my mind is a much more hip and cool top than what is, you know, a pretty normal and pretty regular crossover, electric crossover. And I think Volkswagen's got a winner on their hands. I mean, this is gonna sell like hotcakes. And I'm gonna go talk to the Volkswagen folks as soon as I finish this video. And I'm gonna see if we can put our name in on the list to buy one of these, because I have fallen in love with it. Well, as always, guys, check out alltfl.com for more coverage from here in LA, including the Volkswagen ID.Buzz. I'm gonna go fix the little center console that I didn't fix. I'm not gonna leave it like that, so I'm gonna do that right now. I do like these seats too, they're really cool. Oh, look at that, little programmable ones, real controls there, and more USB-C ports. Wow, it's all good. Nothing I don't like on this, I gotta say. And of course, I can't wait to drive it. Like I said, alltfl.com. See you guys next time. I better go fix this.